Where's the wardrobe department when you need them? Really, where are the helpers when you need them when trying to get ready for a show? Oh well, I'm just going to have to fake it till I make it. Good evening, brothers and sisters and precious ones and beloveds and all you groovy guys and girls out there on planet Earth. No, I will not be doing a genie routine tonight. Let's ring the bell for freedom and get this show on the road. Tonight's talk is about lightening up. Lightening up, that means not taking things so seriously and being able to see the brighter side of life as you choose to see it. Sometimes we've got to get rid of our sacred cows because, those sacred cows, we think these are real. The things that we've held on to our whole life and for many of us, lifetimes. These traditions, many of them based in superstition and not really based in direct experience. So, bye-bye sacred cows. They just went bye-bye. So, tonight, let's talk about you going home. That's a subject that's near and dear to many of us. We've been spending our whole life navigating through the journey, step by step by step, and the majority of the time, until we learn to blossom and flower and bring our heart open to fruition, we'll be constantly navigating through our minds. Our minds are either your ally and on your team, or they're not. You see, when you're in conflict with yourself, and basically what's meant by conflict with yourself is that there seems to be a friction between your mind and its intellect and its pursuits and all that activity and the slow stillness that you find in the comforting of your heart. So when we're in conflict with ourselves, we often tend to argue with people and be combative and get defensive and come across with all manner of emotions that have nothing to do with, help me, I'm scared. I just want the love. That's what you want. That's what you came here for. Ironic thing is, the best way to have love is to give it away. You see, love is here 24/7. Love might be here in this call. It might be in this room. You might be feeling love around the speaker. You might see it in your place. Who knows? But tonight, this is a night of all kinds of silliness and fun and exploration and ahas and insights. And the best part of all is the relief you will receive when you finally let go. Take a breath. One practice which will serve you in ways you can barely fathom right now. Lots of practices which would be very, very beneficial to get through every single minute of every single day when you're on high alert and you're feeling like there's red flags coming at you left and right, and you're doing your best to stay calm and centered in a world full of insanity. If you want to really scare the out of people, is just walk naked down the street. They won't care if you have a mask on or not. They'll be looking at everything else. I'm not that guy. Just throwing that out there. But I will do is I'll walk through a town with a sign that says, love all. I've done it before. Peace is the answer. Love is the answer. Love is what you're seeking. Not argument, not polarity, not political discussions. None of that stuff is going to save you. Your diet's not going to save you. Breatharianism is not going to save you. Fruitarianism is not going to save you. These are holy cows. My holy cows. Veganism is not going to save you. Fasting is not going to save you. Doing urine therapy, where is my urine? It's over there. Oh, it's a long ways away. It's about, don't go away. If you wish to live forever, if you wish to experience, express, and enjoy the magnificent lifestyle of immortals, be my friend and join the hundreds of thousands of immortals that have been active and verbal and outspoken and social. You can find a whole lot of physical immortals in Facebook groups and on Instagram and in all the popular social media hangouts, probably Telegram as well. So get to know this journey. This journey comes prepared with the elixir of immortality, with the nectar of life, with the water of Shiva, Ambu. When you say Shiva, Ambu, I hope you guys got this. Okay, don't be just saying stuff because you read it in someone's book or you think it's a cool word. Shiva. You know who Shiva is? Let me pull him out. Don't go away. Don't go away. You said you're going to stay put. I trust you guys. Shiva. Shiva. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho, Shambho. Shiva, Shiva, Shiva. That guy right there is Shiva. All right? And his divine consort and partner is Pavarti. And in her hand, underneath this little black bar here, is her vessel that she carries her Shivambu in. The water of life is your personal water of aliveness. This is the most activated, bioavailable, nutritionally dense, mineral-rich, distilled, and matricized. We'll put it into one of those German spinners. It's beyond compare. There's nothing compares with the water of life. No supplement, no drug, no vaccine, no remedy. You are the producer of your remedy. It's quite a mind blower to think that you have a pharmacy inside your kidneys. Your kidneys produce this, and this is not what you were led to believe it is. You see, we're talking about two different constructs of understanding the same water. Let me have a drink. Hold on, please. Excuse me, guys. You got to get off the computer for now. It takes up too much camera. This water right here, the water of Shiva, is known in over 50 countries, currently being practiced by over 30 million human beings. Drink their pee. So you tell me, is this a cult? Is this a bunch of crazy people who've lost it and gone the opposite direction? Or is it 30 million people who came to their senses, woke up in time, and are self-healing and doing their own personal self-health care? If you're in that camp, you come to the right path. So, enough about that. The goal for tonight is to not take yourself so freaking serious. The goal for tonight is to find that joy track. You know, the laugh track that kicks in when somebody says something and your mind gets the punchline? Well, guess what? That's your saving grace. Being able to laugh at all the things that you create to get yourself stimulated or sedated or excited or overwhelmed or whatever it is you do to yourself every day. Take a breath. How about choosing peace? How about that? How about choosing loving yourself, nurturing yourself? How about that? How about that? How about treating yourself with respect? How about treating yourself as the precious, innocent gift that you are? And it's very humbling, and it's very satisfying when you realize you have everything you need right now within you. Listen to it. Don't let it get away. Let it break you down, crack you open. You have everything right now, everything you need to be happy, healthy, prosperous, connected, and free forever. We're not just talking about Shivambu here. We're talking about the creator that you are. I had to talk about this the other day. I can prove to you you're God. You see, the creator created its finest creation known as you. So if the creator created you, guess what? That makes you the creator. So as the creator, you get to create all manner of beautiful, magnificent creations. And you may not know at the time that you're creating something. You may not know at the time that you're intimately involved with several people. You may not realize that many of the things that you're working on are moving further on in their progress without you even doing anything or having to have any energy, attention, or thought in the matter. That's what's going on with me. I've got books being translated in different languages. I've got Zoom calls and conference calls and class calls and local wellness practice and other books in the works. Life is good. Life is good. As Barbara Fisher would say, I want you guys to memorize this mantra. Excuse me. This mantra is from Barbara Fisher. She's the one who started the Unity Church on Maui. 20 minutes ago. A very good year. Look at all those stem cells. Now all I have to do is get a long Q-tip and go, and that's something. Or you could dry it out, put it in capsules, do your thing. Barbara Fisher said, quote, I live a charmed life. Miracle follows miracle, and wonders never cease. And every time I saw her, she would say, you know, miracles follow miracles, and I live a charmed life. Miracle follow miracles, and wonders never cease. And she demonstrated the life in front of me. She demonstrated how she had miracle after miracle throughout the day. Everything was synchronized. She was always in the flow. She was the most present, joyous, compassionate, understanding woman. And she lived by herself because her husband passed away. And she had all these rooms. And it was on the island of Maui. It was up country. And she let people stay for free because she wanted company. So she figured out how to have company, how to people in her house. She gave you like 3 or 4 days. And that was it. She even drove us to the airport. So life was good. That was Barbara Fisher. So guys, if you can just remember that you're making this up as you go, if you can just remember, it's a very simple thing. It's not a mystical teaching. It's not too supernatural or phenomenal. Is that what you're experiencing minute to minute throughout your life is changeable. What you're experiencing minute to minute throughout your life can be upgraded and can be transformed anytime you're ready. Take a breath. You see, the universal or the ultimate law of the universe is that thought is creative. And this is true at all times. If you think that thought is not creative, you're thinking. So it's a constant dialogue, either consciously or unconsciously. The more conscious you have that dialogue with your mind, the sooner you will manifest the desires of your heart. And it's very simple because the mind can be directed. You can direct your mind to keep doing the things that support your highest good. And a good way to do that is focus on the things that you love. I mean, this is the teaching that came through about 10 years ago. I mean, people were teaching. There was a show that came out called The Secret, and everybody's going, well, The Secret is, right? Law of attraction. So then they started teaching after the law of attraction. Then here comes Esther and Jerry Hicks on the scene with the Abraham material saying, What you think about, you bring about. It's law of attraction. It's law of attraction. All right? And then 10 years after that, someone says, no, that ain't it anymore. It's the law of intention. You set your intention, and the universe will match that or better, and it'll manifest, right? But they didn't consider that you had counter intentions. It's like that whole conversation about your wants and your don't wants. They're counter intentions. So it got simplified 10 years ago. You ready? I'll do the bullet point. Collapse it down. The simplest way to do life is do what you love. Do what you love. And guess what happens? Love will bring you, guaranteed, love will bring you all that you love. Very simple. Focus on what you love. Do what lights you up. Do what brings you joy. And more of that will come to you, and it'll be pressed down, it'll be shaken up, it will be all manner of stuff. There goes my outfit. We're going to change gears. It's no big whoopee. It's no big whoopee. So it's a matter of being okay with yourself no matter how you appear. Because the sillier you can be, and the sillier you can be with yourself, the less you're going to have situations that scare you or confuse you or polarize you. I mean, you don't want all that shit anyway, right? You don't want all that shit. You want to be as free as your spirit can be. You want to fly. You want to spread your wings. Get a massage. I got a 90-minute massage today. My massage therapist is back online. We're scheduling massage every 2 weeks. So I highly recommend you get into getting body work and breath work. Get a breath worker. Find a breath worker, or, if you guys will fly me or pick me up with a limo and take me to where you live, either way, get me to where you live. I'll give you not only the massage that I gave to world famous stars in Hollywood that were over in I was doing work in Las Vegas and New York, but this was in Hawaii, Oahu, in Waikiki. I worked at 14 five-star hotels doing world famous massages. I was a massage therapist to the stars, and when I got to Boulder, Colorado, I started changing my whole gig. My wife said, no, too many massage therapists in Boulder. There's too many massage schools here in Boulder. There's too many people doing massage here. You got to create your whole niche. You got to reinvent yourself. She says, from here on out, you're the world famous footman. Guess what happened? I took it to heart. I owned the name of the world famous footman. I went to and set up in the farmer's market. I ended up doing 18 festivals, creek festivals, 3-day creek festivals, right? My buddy John and I were doing 18 creek festivals. We knocked out 22 clients a day in a 3-day marathon. And, we both pocketed our money. It was great. Then we ended up grabbing his wife, and went to the hot springs for 4 days and decompress and unplug. All right? And so while I was at the farmer's market, when this wasn't going on, I'm at the farmer's market knocking out 10 clients every Saturday. And I had regulars galore. I was, I'd average $300-400 a day. It was like not bad for being self-employed and off-grid. What a way to go. So I built quite a following, and when all that changed and the configuration and the democracy and the bureaucrats decided to take anybody who wasn't corporate looking out of the park, they basically ran out the gypsies and the hippies and the guy from Mexico who was a bead master making jewelry with beads and necklaces and carving. He always had peyote symbols in all his artwork. And then there was the girls who were braiding feathers in their hair and there's always somebody doing henna tattoo. We were all pushed out of the park. I'm going, what? But that's okay. The people who love my work followed me, and now to this day I still see them. Like I had clients today and clients this week, and it's nice to take a break. Nice to take a break. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. I hope that what you heard tonight struck a chord. Lighten up. Bring the light. Bring as much love as you can to each and every conversation. I love you. Thank you. Bring as much love. I love you. I love you. There it is. We're soaked in it. We're soaking in love. We're soaking in golden love water. We are the Goldens. This is the golden age. You heard about it. You've been hearing this forever. The age of Aquarius is the age of the Goldens. We're having golden opportunities. We're drinking golden water. And it's time to start wearing gold clothes. So find some clothes. I have some. They're gorgeous. Got them the same day over to the thrift shop with this lovely shawl. They're all yellow and orange. It's just beautiful. I'll wear it one time. Okay, blessings, my friends. Hope you have a joyous night. Please join the World Urine Therapy Conference call number 10 tomorrow morning at 10:30. I posted about an hour ago. I posted the link. It's on the Facebook page, so just look below and find it. Anybody wants to have any conversation that matters with me, send me a PM, send me a private message, and we can talk about whatever it is you want to talk about. If it's going to lead into a deeper conversation in terms of quantum healing and clearing out massive amounts of belief systems in a short period of time, that there's a fee involved with that, just so you know, because I break people's cases pretty quick. So if you want incremental changes, you just go along the way you're going. But if you want to just break free so you can get on to life's work and be the master you came here to be, you know how to find me. Blessings, my friend. Brother Sage signing out. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Babaji is with us always. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.